I'm here right now. Tino Rieder, all set up and shit, and I'm about to interview him.
Everyone's generally pretty impressed. I don't know exactly how to say what it's about. It's one of those things that I understand inside my head, but it doesn't quite work when I try to put it into words. It's kind of why I'm making an album out of it. The music is how I make sense of it, and I feel like if someone took the time, dissected it, looked at the lyrics, right, and listened to all the tracks because they liked it that much, they would understand. So you want me to put this in front of you?
Put it up a little bit.
Close.
And then, yeah, that's good.
Like that?
Alright, ready?
Feel like it's chosen for me when I'm free, then I'll see.
That's very cool.
First, I want to establish some background on you type of shit. Particularly with music, how long has music been a part of your life? How long have you been making it?
I want to say I was 8. I started playing the clarinet in elementary school.
But what were you playing on the clarinet? Because you're not making fucking classical music and shit.
No, the guitar was always what I wanted to play, but I was never in a situation where I could learn. I had guitars, I didn't have a teacher. I didn't know how to go about teaching myself.
YouTube, man.
I know, but I wasn't
I
wasn't on the internet heavy when I was young.
When did you start playing guitar though?
That was in high school. So I was doing the classical shit, playing in a concert band or whatever. I was always into guitar-based music. There was a guitar line around my house. So, I hopped on YouTube and shit. It was always a goal of mine to make my own songs. Then before the summer before my senior year of high school was when I got Ableton and started learning how to produce and everything. Mm-hmm. And there are plenty of songs that I made back then that are cool in their own right, but the production value isn't nearly what it should be. I take those tracks as a learning experience.
The hardest thing with new artists dropping the first thing a lot of times is getting over perfectionism and giving themselves a deadline. So how do you plan on getting over that?
I'm not over it at all.
But you're gonna have to get over it to an extent if you want anything to come out this summer, yeah?
I don't know. I'm getting better at taking what's in my head and putting it into the...
So you're getting better at making it perfect?
Yeah. But here's the thing, right? If I don't have it all together by the summer, it's not dropping this summer. But I want it to drop this summer, and the way things are going, I feel like it'll be ready.
Write it, produce it, sing, everything.
Everything.
So fully produced. It's not even mixed by anybody else.
I mix it. I'm gonna get it mastered online.
So it takes a long time.
Yeah, it takes some time.
How long this has been going on since last summer, yeah?
We're over a year now.
I've only heard 2 of the songs.
Right.
Dream Gaze and Chemical Imbalance.
Yeah, that's right.
How many songs are on this? Is this an EP or album?
I've got a track list in mind. The EP is gonna have 5 tracks. The EP is gonna be called Death Drive.
When is it dropping?
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'll get there. I don't have a date yet, but it'll be this summer. At this point, the last few tracks that I've gone into the studio to record, they've been exactly what I was going for. I promise you it's coming this year.
Okay.
Am I a perfectionist? Yes. Does it have to be a certain way? Yes. Most of the time was kind of spent figuring out the exact direction I wanted to go with it. I had ideas for the story I was trying to tell, but as more time went on, things kind of changed. I kind of started to see things clearer, and since it's all based in something in my life, right? My life started to change, and I started to see past things with a new perspective, and I'm starting to understand the story I'm trying to tell even more than I did to begin with. That being said, I'm trying not to lose sight of the original idea, and I don't think I have.
You've been working on this for a year.
Yeah.
It's your first thing, but we're already midway through college.
Right.
And then after this, we have music and film careers, or we have burger flipping careers.
Yeah.
So there's some stakes. Is there some pressure there? Are you thinking that way at all?
Well, I try to keep the pressure off of myself as much as possible because I already put a lot of pressure on myself as it is. And the more pressure I put on myself, the more stressed out I am, and the more stressed out I am, the less creative I am, and the less creative I am, the less productive I'm going to be, right? So I try to not think about that too much. Although, yeah, when I listen to these songs, I think they're really good, and I think they have a lot of potential. I feel like my music sounds futuristic. That's one of my goals. Is I want to make something that hasn't been made before, which is hard.
Rock pop, but not just rock pop.
All the elements.
so like layery, like symphony.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Because all the individual elements have
But
been
it's rock.
used.
It's like-
I've been using music like before, but the way I put them together, it makes it sound new.
I feel like you need to drop like just getting exposure to it, because at least the Dream Gaze and that shit, they need to go out so that you're not 30 and you're still trying to promote it. Because people need to know. It's too good to not know.
That's not gonna happen.
Stupid.
But here's the thing, though. First of all, if I just upload it to some random SoundCloud account, no one's gonna listen to that shit anyway. You have to promote it for people to listen to it. So if I just upload it and put it online, it probably would get less than 10 plays.
Okay, so how does it hurt then to do it? Because then what? In the same breath, if it's 10 plays and the reason a lot of people don't want to post it is because they're like, oh yeah, like this is representing me as an artist and it's not done, it's not perfect. But then the issue becomes, it takes a while to start gaining traction. And if it takes till 25 for this to be the perfect project, and then the first time people are getting a look at it is in the future, nobody's going to look at it.
Well, okay,
just like how they're not going to now.
I promise you,
You know what I mean?
it's not gonna take that long.
So you had like these same 5 songs for a while now, and you keep on like giving yourself time to process every time you finish like a version of it, and then you're like, this needs to change. Because honestly, maybe you could be right. Like I drop a lot of videos for quantity,
Right.
and there's always I watch it and like that could happen, that could.
Right.
But I'm like, I could say that forever and not have a YouTube channel.
It's true.
So that's just like where I'm coming from. How many times have you like kind of like refined each of these songs?
Countless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last year, like, is it like a once a week thing?
But I mean, here's the thing. It's like a learning experience the whole time, right? Like the first track that I finished for this project, it took me a really long time to mix it because I was learning how to mix it while I was mixing it, right? So it took months. And then the second one, I went in to mix it. It only took a couple weeks, right? If I keep on that trajectory, the next track that I finish recording, it shouldn't take me more than 2 weeks to mix it. The length of time is decreasing each time, which is why I know that it will be done by the end of the year. And I have all my ideas put together. It's just a matter of finishing up the writing process and the recording process. And, you know, a couple weeks from now, I'll be out of school. I'll have so much more time on my hands, which has been another issue, is finding the fucking time. I have a song fully written that I haven't gotten around to starting the recording process yet because I haven't had time.
Mm-hmm.
That's my top priority right now. I have an instrumental like completed, fully done. I just need to finish writing the lyrics for it and then record those. And then I already have 2, so that's 4. And then the one that's left, I have the idea. I know what I want it to sound like. I know how I want to produce it. I just haven't written it yet. I like to send my tracks to different artists that I know, different people,
Yeah.
like my friends and shit, just hear what they have to say. I mean, obviously they're not going to be like, this is trash,
Yeah.
but usually, especially if it's someone who also makes music, I hear they all have something different to say, and mostly it helps me going forward. Like I hear what they say if they have anything constructive or anything like maybe not like perfectly like positive and all that. I hear that and I take that going forward. Although I don't really like to go back. Once I feel done with the track, the only thing I'll do to it is try to fix the mix. Once I feel done with it, I'm not gonna change it because someone I send it to is like, oh, I would have done this here. Like that's not me. I did it the way I wanted to, and that's how it is.
So how do you make sure that you're not gonna like lose that idea? Do you have it in some form laid out in the project to like have little cues?
No, it's
just in here.
It's just there. I mean, when it's something vague like that, when it's a sound, that doesn't leave my head. What leaves my head is if I come up with a melody, if I come up with some words and don't write that or record that.
Well, yeah,
that
do you
would
have
go fast.
Exactly. Do you have like the melodies or like
No.
anything?
I just have an idea. I basically like reference songs that are already out there that I like the sound of, that I want to combine sounds, you know. So I guess it's just like a vibe.
What are your goals in the next year, 3 years, 5 years? Does that involve first live performance? Is it like in the next 5 years, do you want to like open at Lala? Do you want to like get with a record label, or like how is this like a step towards it?
Well, I'm trying to take things one step at a time. I don't think I have a 5-year plan right now.
Mm.
My focus right now is I'm gonna finish this project. I have somewhat of a rollout plan for it. There's gonna be a single that comes first. There's gonna be a music video for that single.
Dream Gaze?
Yeah, Dream Gaze. That's gonna be the first track that comes with a music video. And then the EP will come after that. From there, I know some people to work in the entertainment industry. I know a lighting designer who's been working on a tour, and he knows a lot of people. Well, first of all, like he knows musicians that are in a band, right? That are a touring band, right?
So knowing these people could potentially get you like touring with them as an opener gig.
Right. Play this for your boy. That could lead to a deal.
Yeah.
I mean, a tour is a dream of mine. I want to tour the country in a van or a bus or something. I want to go around the country. I want to see this place fully, or as fully as I can anyway. I have a friend of mine back home. He's in Santa Cruz right now. He's a really dope musician, and we've always talked about touring together potentially one day. Santa Cruz is about an hour and a half south of San Francisco, so that's about 4 hours north of LA.
We have finals and shit right now. We have shit to do. We didn't really have time to like really record the whole process of him teaching me, but we're still gonna play. He taught me.
This is the last take.
Mm-hmm. Third time's the charm. That's the moral of the shoot, to be honest.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Don't give me everything all at once. It's gotta last forever. I spend all my time chasing ghosts. I need it now or never. I don't wanna wait for a change. I want my world turned over. You and me with nothing between. Take shelter by the fire in your eyes. Hold on, it's almost over. Shield you from the darkness inside. But we're both undercover, broken. But I'll never admit that I've been feeling somewhere round and round. Can't ever commit. I can't take it any longer. Feel like it's chosen for me. When I'm free, then I see it's like I've broken a wing, and you scream while I bleed. I know it's only a fling. Can't believe we'll never be, but you don't give up too easy on me. Dim the lights, whisper things, surrounded by a shadow. This is not what it seems. I've never felt this shallow. We both know what it means. Misguided Cupid's arrow, crying while the angels sing. Can't help you through this sorrow. Feel like it's chosen for me. When I'm free, then I see it's like I've broken a wing, and you scream while I bleed. I know it's only a flame. Can't believe we'll never be, but you don't give up too easy on me. Can't you see this is my only way out? But I can't see myself emerging from the shadow of doubt. Well, I could tell you everything that I know you wanna hear, but you'd see through me, and I can't let you have all of my tears.
Okay. This is gonna be a fun show.
That's all. Not bad.
Thank you for coming in, dudes, and doing your shit. Should be good. Once I have time to edit it.
I'm glad we got it in before I moved out of here.
Yeah, for real. I was.